forgot the camera fell. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's cleaning. I thought I had it set up. My bad. This was quite the ride to put you on. My apologies. Just giving me shit this morning. Okay, I think we're ready now. After those that are here early get a wild ride. Oh. What's up, Raymond? Welcome in, my friend. Oh, excuse me. Nice to have you live for once. It's a rare Sunday morning, afternoon treat. Hopefully it's a treat for most of you. Only got 3 official autos coming out. Hopefully get some bonuses and some nice parallels and some good numbers for everybody. Welcome in. Okay, I'm going to go through ownership as people are coming in, and then we'll go, as you're coming in, give me your guess for a rookie auto. Or not a rookie, just an auto. Even NILs if you want to guess one of those. Carson Beck, Drew Aller, or something like that. Or you can go with something out of Clearly, whatever you'd like to do. Tony, what's up? Nice to see you. Have you here? Donnie, how you doing, buddy? So Tony's hopping in quick, and he wants his Pat Bryant. I'm not familiar with him. Probably will be soon. Maddie B's here. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so ownership. Josh Hammer on the Cardinals and the Niners. I took the Falcons. JT from Just In Breaks. Just In Trades and Breaks, I think it is. He's one of the first breakers I ever hopped in with. Really good dude. Get a chance to hop in with him. A lot of good stuff over there. He's on the Ravens. Joe Desky on the Bills, Texans, Chargers, Patriots, and Saints and Steelers. So Joe going big. Carl Gallagher on the Panthers. Matthew Morvac Gallagher picking up the Bears, the Browns, and the Titans. Raymond Cordell on his Bengals. Robert Avisha on his Cowboys. Tony Tudor on his Broncos in the 2 NIL spots. Greg Reese closing us up, taking the Lions, the Seahawks, and the Commanders. Jimmy O'Hara going Packers and Colts. Pete Swiderski on his Jags. Andrew there picking up the Chiefs. Donnie Mack on the Raiders. Jim Jennings on his 2 teams, the Rams and Dolphins. Alan Stein from Black and Gold breaks on the Vikings. I think he has a few teams left. If you get a chance, check out Black and Gold. Alan does a nice job always. Matty B on his Giants. Nick Hammers on the Jets from Hammers Hits. Always does an awesome job over at Hammers. Check him out, please. Mike Haralambis on the Eagles. We already get Josh. And then Scott Struble on the Buccaneers. And I think that's everybody. What it is and what it do. All right, so yeah, start giving your guesses for an auto. Raymond going. I think Greg will be very happy with that. Matt's bringing out all the manners for lately, the pleases and the thank yous and all that, Jeff. Love it. Love it, Matty. All right, Donnie, when you get a chance, give me your guess for an auto. Anybody coming in, please do. Our product today, we got 3 blasters to start off with a little Resurgence, Optic, and Prism. Boom, boom, boom. And then we got 2 Megas, a Phoenix Mega, the orange parallels, and then a Panini Prism Mega. They've been out, Draft Picks Mega, excuse me. They've been out for a while, but they do have Jackson Dart and some of the other guys from the draft in them. So, and then we have an H2, Donruss H2, 5 Mojo parallels. Only 32 cards in it, but obviously looking for autographs, looking for downtowns, uptowns, all this other good stuff. So hopefully something awesome comes out of there. And then our Bowman U, we got 2 autos out of there, 2 autographs per box. The biggest one from this draft, Luther Burden, Ted McMillan, Jackson Dart, Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel. So there's some pretty big names possibly. And then, of course, a bunch of NIL stuff too. So Bowers, oh, that'd be sweet. I'd love to pull Bowers. And we got 1 auto out of here. Also, once again, it's chances for downtown legends, downtown duos, uptown. So we're looking for something awesome, looking for a good rookie auto out of here, plus a chance for case hits too. So it'll be pretty sweet. We're gonna probably finish with that guy. Let's see, like Brock Bowers for Donnie Mac. Okay, we'll put up our displays. Don't usually just jump right into optic, but since we have an H2 we're coming with later. Actually, let's jump into prism. Let's go prism first, and then we'll do optic. I want to go resurgence because it's a little more limited checklist. You have less chance. So this will be our first prize, the first card out of here. Ian. I think Ian is still on a high, and he doesn't need to break for a bit. I mean, you get a kaboom and a 1 of 1 in the same break. It's kind of like, okay, I'm good. Maybe, or maybe he headed to Vegas, Matt. I'm not sure. Empty box, because that was a crazy break for Ian. He texted me the next morning after he saw the picture of the kaboom. He's like, oh, I can't believe that's awesome. I'm like, did you watch the recap? He's like, not yet. And they text me back like an hour later. He's like, oh my goodness. So yeah, he had himself a heck of a break. All right, first card out of this first pack will be our first prize. Here we go. For the Eagles, the Eagles are Mike Haralambous. That's awesome. I was pretty happy for him too. There's some cool cards. Jamie picking up that sweet Jermaine Burton RPA was nice looking too. That's a nice PC card for him as a Bengals fan. So there were some other fun ones that came out too. All right, Jalen Hurts, Josie Jewell, Pacheco, and our first orange is at James Conner. Going out to Josh Hammer. I don't think that's who he's chasing. Okay, so first card is Haralambous. I roll the dice now because I always forget. We have a 3 times. 6 is 18. Card 18. Making work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Mix things up a little bit from previous times. So the cards were 1 and 2 aren't in 1 and 2 anymore. Kind of move things around. We got a Brad Johnson to 150 going on to Mike Haralambous. Legend Brad Johnson, of course. Oh, man. We're heading to religious services this afternoon. We got a little bit later time frame than most, but yeah, that's awesome. Matt B trying to keep us all on the straight and narrow. My daughter's upstairs watching Lila in the Loop, a little kid show, having a good day. All right, let's open the rest here and see if we get something good. Hopefully we get some good stuff coming out here out of this. We have pulled our first kaboom of the season last week, or last break. I think we pulled one downtown so far. We have not pulled we pulled a honeycomb. We haven't pulled a downtown. So I don't think, right? I'm trying to remember now. I know we did back-to-back Rams case hits. So I'm trying to think what they were. It's kind of fun having different people. Not fun, but it's just interesting having different people. You know, I have the people that do the late night crowd with me. And then I have the people that are going to do the morning and afternoon. Then I got Matty B. He'll do it all. Yeah, we got a patch card. Sweet. Out of a blaster. Nice. So I get a second prize out of this box. Tyler Lockett, Bo Jackson, Jalen Hyde on a silver for the Giants and Matty B. Travis Kelce on a hype. Alvin Kamara, AJ Terrell, and a Malik Neighbors base. So a couple, your starting wide receivers, Malik Neighbors and Jalen Hyde coming out. I like Jalen Hyatt coming out of college. I keep hoping he kind of puts it together. So And I have 2 extras to throw in this break. Hopefully it brings a little more joy and happiness for everybody. All right, Breece Hall in an orange, Kid Reporter, Terry Bradshaw, Jamar Chase, Juju, and Will Riker. There we go, Vikings. One break with the Vikings gets case hits and 1 of 1s. This break gets a parallel kicker rookie card. So Matt, with you said you were going to put this in the projector in the store. Are you just telling people that we're just all part of the machine and that we're actually? He's super fast. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Tell people part of the machine and what they're watching is the real world out there, and we're just inside of it. Brian Robinson Jr., Barry Sanders, Brendan Rice rookie, and a Trevor Lawrence orange. Let's go. Okay, let's see what our patch card is. We've got Lamar, Johnny Wilson rookie. Off the back, we have Jalen Polk for the Patriots, and Joe. And Johnny, I think that's a nice one. We got BST. Ben Sinnott. Oh, there you go. Who needs Jaden Daniels? You can get Ben Sinnott, really. I mean, that's a 108 or a 130. Oh, yeah. Craig Reese picking up the sweet Ben Sinnott. Jalen Polk. So we're getting a lot of rookie cards, just not the ones you're hoping for on those teams. Yeah, I think the Giants are going to be sneaky better than people think next year. I love it. That's awesome. Stony Pete. Yes, they had a good defense last year. I remember when the Seahawks lost. Remember, he was like kind of making fun of the Seahawks. I'm like, they had a really good defense. I think we both have kind of similar feelings about our teams. It's like our defense is going to be what carries us. So I think the Seahawks got a very good defense too, and they've been drafting a lot of defense. So. All right, let me roll the dice for Mr. Reese. We have a 3 times 1. So card 3 going out to Greg. 3. Audric Estime to 249 going out to Greg Reese. I was hoping to get my hands to join us this morning, but he is snoozing away. We were up pretty late last night. We had some friends' anniversary party we went to last night, and got the kids around 11:30 or so, and got home like at midnight or later. So by the time we got him down, it was 1. You'll take card 3? Okay, good. Welcome in, Greg. I didn't hear from you. So do you want to give me your guess for an auto, too, while you're here? But I appreciate it. Anybody else coming in late? Yes, give me your guess for an auto. I'm feeling generous on this Sunday morning. We'll do $20 break credit if anybody gets it right. Heck, I'll even do $5 break credit if your auto guess gets a patch card, too. How about that? Okay, empty box. 2, 4, 6. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're heading to Indy. That's so cool, Greg. Dude, have a blast. It's a pretty awesome experience. I remember you saying you were going to that. That's so cool. I want to be Greg when I grow up. Johnny McGlamory is a perfect rest of the name. You're right, Matt. I just saw that comment. Penix, alrighty. I hope so. I hope you're right. I'd love a Penix auto. Now entering the ring, 6'2", 260 pounds of nothing but muscle, Donnie Mack. Has a good ring to it. Just saying. All right, we got Kelsey, Ertz, Audric Esteem for the Broncos this time, Worthy for the Chiefs, Chase Brown, Michael Mayer, and our silver is Aaron Jones for the Vikings. Xavier for the Chiefs and Andrew, and a nice pink Audric Esteem. I think he's going to get a lot of touches this year for the Broncos. So it's a solid one coming out for Tony. Tony's been making his bread and butter in the NILs lately, so get the fingers to work. Okay, nice little start here. Max Melton, rookie. He's everywhere. Trayvon Diggs, Bosa, and a pink Jaden Daniels. What? If you're still here, Greg, that's a good start to the Indy right there. Boom, boom. Benson up patch card and a pink Jaden Daniels. Ding dong. Bing bong. That's a beaut. I don't know if we lost it yet, but I think you'll like that one. Let's keep it going. Malik on for the Dolphins and Jim. Rashee Rice. Higbee. Pink Terrion Arnold for the Greg, that's right. Bowers base and a Jamar Chase. So we got Bowers. First Bowers coming out. Little pink Terrion. And Malik. I feel like the Dolphins receivers, you just never know. One of them I feel is going to blow up one of these days. Because they drafted Ekana and then now Malik. So I feel like one of them might step up as a third or fourth option. Okay. Once again, please let me know if we have any issues with streaming. Oh, Greg just sent me a picture. Okay. Once again, if you're coming in late, give me your guess for an auto. All right, we got A-Chain. We got Silver Flournoy. Going out to the Cowboys and Robert Iftia. Jonah Ellis for the Broncos. Jonathan Taylor. Sam Darnold. Best Tutties. Tua and Tyreek and Xavier Legette. That's so funny. Best Tutties. I don't know. It seems silly to me, but that's fine. Nice looking silver for the Cowboys. I don't know much about this guy. Anybody have any good plans for the rest of the weekend? I'm sure some aren't joining us. They're already out camping or doing something awesome, or like maybe they're Greg and they're in they're in Indianapolis for the 500. I don't know. Nice Tutties for Dolphins. All right, so Optic paid off. Prism is a little rough, but Optic definitely paid off with Jaden Pink. Let's see what Resurgence does for us. It gives us a few more quarterbacks. We really only got one good quarterback so far. Let's see if we can get the others. Open the Meg. I haven't opened the blaster, so I haven't seen some parallels here. Empty box. 2, 4, 6, 8. Got a big basketball game today. If you're a Knicks or Pacers fan, I didn't even think about that. Indiana's got to be buzzing because they have a home playoff game and they got the Indianapolis 500 today. That city's got to be insane right now. This first couple of games have been really, really entertaining. And the other side, Thunder waxed the floor with the Timberwolves, and then the Timberwolves waxed the floor with the Thunder. So it's kind of going back and forth. I was hoping the T-Wolves at least win one, if not two, and make it entertaining. But Thunder looked dominant. And then in hockey, oh my gosh, Florida Panthers look insane. Just running ragged through teams. Okay, here we go. All right, got Witten, Devin Hester, Michael Hall on a refractor, I think, or maybe not. Feels nice though, nice and shiny. Just some sort of parallel, I think. Trey Benson, rookie. Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey, and a conductor's Drew Brees. So Josh and the Cardinals pick up a Benson, and then Michael Hall going out to the Brownies. Matthew Moravec Gallagher. Nice refractor card for the Browns. Browns and Titans are pretty much looking at the one box Bowman U, hopefully helping you out, and then you're picking something else up along the way. Nice Drake May rookie. John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, more MJD. Blake Corum, Mean Joe Green, Richard Sherman, Circuit Breakers Bucky, and a Junior Colson blue, not numbered, but a nice parallel. Going out to the Chargers and Joe Deskey. Let's get more sleeves out. Nice. That's a pretty one, Junior Colson. Little Bucky action going out for Struble. Blake for Jim. And Drizzy Drake coming out for Joe Seppi and the Patriots. Matt must have a customer. He hasn't talked for a minute, so hopefully everything's good with Matt. Okay, so we got 2 quarterbacks out so far. I'm rooting for all the quarterbacks. There's going to be one that's missing, and I hope it is Penix. All right, Jason Taylor, Archie Manning, Bo, nice. Quentin Mitchell, there we go for the Eagles. Jim Kelly, Ogden, and a Voltaic, excuse me, Xavier Worthy. Nice looking card for the Chiefs. Andrew. Quinion for me. Or not for me, Quinion for, sorry, I saw Penix, my brain just went to me. Quinion going out to the Eagles and Mike Carolambus. Okay, Ricky Pearsall for the Niners. Staubach, Emmitt Smith. He's going to finish up. We got Javon Bullard. Nice looking refractor for the Packers. Jimmy O'Hara. Will Shipley for the Eagles. Anthony Richardson, John Elway, and James Harrison on a Glimmer and Gleam. And a Tony Dorsett on the pink parallel. Going out to the Cowboys. The Pink Parallel Club. First Pearsall coming out for Josh. And Shipley for the Eagles. Okay, so that box was, at least we had one Drake, but other than that, a little disappointing, I would say. I really don't even know what to expect from these because I have a lot of borderline unnamed rookies come out of them too. So it's like, guess we'll see. Okay, let's go to yeah, Prism draft picks. Chance for an auto in here. Red Prisms, Red Mojo, all that stuff. So 60 cards. We're going to hold off on most of the rookie top loading until later. Unless it's a big name coming out. But we'll top load all the Prism stuff right away. 18 exclusive Red Ice or Red Flash. So lots of cards getting top loaded in this bad boy. Empty box. Two, four, six. Lots and lots of cards. Nothing like baseball, though. Oh, boy. You open a baseball box and there's 150 or 250 cards. It's like, holy moly cannoli. Sorry, they're coming off a little funky. Funky. I try not to do college cards this time of year but most of free agency is over. So it should go with the team that they're on right now for the vets. There's a few stragglers out there. If it's somebody like, let's say, perhaps Aaron Rodgers, who is not signed on a team yet as of right now, he is a free agent, which means he goes with the team he was with longest, which would be the Green Bay Packers. So that's about the biggest name that would happen with right here. Everybody else think is signed except for Rodgers. All right, Amon-Ra, Christian McCaffrey, Michael Pittman. Got Jordan Love on a red, Terrell Suggs on a red, Keon Coleman red, nice one there for the Bills, and then Bo Nix red, nice. And then George Holani, not familiar with him, Tyler Nubin, Jordan Whittington, and then Michael Vick, base card Mark Brunell, and Jordan Addison. So these guys, I'm going to have to look them up. I'm not real familiar if they're NIL or on teams. But a beautiful Keon Coleman coming out, and a Bo Nix cracked ice. That's a nice looking card. That put away right away. All right, so the Bills got their little, or not Bills, Broncos got their little corner going. Anybody got big plans for the rest of the day? Anything fun going on? We got religious service this afternoon, and then I think I'm taking Bronx to the park so he can play some volleyball and practice with his friends. So that's our exciting plans. Nothing too crazy. Speaking of Bronx, I'm gonna wake him up. Maybe. Okay. See if we can get Hot Hands to come join us. All right, Eli Manning, Ennis Rackstraw, rookie Jackson Dart. There we go, Maddie B. If you're not awake now, hopefully this one gets you a nice, beautiful red cracked ice. Jackson Dart, Joe Namath on a silver going out to the Jets. Audric Esteem, Trey Benson, and Neighbors. Nick Chubb base, Wes Welker, Jahmyr Gibbs, and a red cracked ice Tua. They look like cracked ice. I don't know if that's the proper term. I can't remember what they call them. Red ice. Maybe I'd go red ice. Straw. Let's see Joe. Malik. Get my giant stack going now that we got those. Tua for Jim. I want to say Lions for Rackstraw, but I feel like I'm wrong. Maybe it's Chargers. I can't remember where Rackstraw's at. I have to look him up. Once again, if we're having any issues with the stream, please let me know. Everybody's awake and moving now, so it could be anything. Michael Irvin on a red. Fearless on a Brock Bowers. That's cool looking. It's a beautiful card. JJ finally coming out. Awesome. Brock again. Double Brocks. Miles Cole. Legway. I know that's NIL still. Thurman Thomas. Max Crosby. And Bernie Kosar. So Brock. Double Brock's coming out. Brocktober for Donnie Mack. Dude, I saw that, Tony. I hope that you're okay, man. That is some scary stuff. I saw that area was getting hit again. I hope you and your family and your friends can stay safe. Thoughts with you guys. That's so early, too, for it to be that many storms hitting that area. It's crazy. Sorry, man. Nice Jackson Dart coming out. All right, Jake Plummer, and there we go. Jermichael Sturdivant. I'm not sure where he is either. I'll have to look him up. And Latham, Frank Gore Jr., Burden. There we go. Nice Burden coming out. Nelson Caesar, Jared First rookie, Ty Law, Sanders, and Kurt Warner. Latham, Gore, Jermichael Sturdivant. Of course, Jake the Snake Plummer. And Jake, I think he was a Bronco longest. I mean, he did play with the Cardinals for a while, too. I think he was a Bronco longest. Latham, Frank Gore, and Sturdivant. I'm just glad we've gotten some kind of cool red cracked ice, or that one's not cracked ice. Those two are red ice, red ice. I mean, okay, we got Trevor Etienne on a silver, AJ Dillon red, Frank Gore red, Maurice Livafu on a red, Marius Mims, Isaiah Bond, and Luke Lucci. I don't know who signed Etienne. I'm trying to remember now. I thought he came out this year. Maybe he's waiting another year. My son's upstairs sneezing like crazy. We still got so much dust in our house from our remodel that we're hoping to get industrial cleaners in here soon. I feel like we all are fighting allergies just because of the dust in the house. So we got Frank Gore and we got Frank Gore Jr. Whole family's coming out. Okay, let's finish up the stack. But a good box, though, I'd say so far. I mean, obviously no Otter or patch, but we get a McCarthy, Bo, and a Jackson Dart all in red. That's pretty sweet. And a Bowers. All right, Bijan, Jared Goff, Joe Thomas, Kelsey on a red, Jordan Whittington on a red, Max Melton on a red, and Latu on a red. We got Trotter, Corley, and Javon Bullard. So lots of rookies, lots of figuring out who's wearing what, but I know Latu's a Colt. Melton, we saw already, is a Cardinal. We've seen him a few times. And Whittington, I'm not positive. I think he might be back in college. No? Apparently not. Apparently he's somewhere in the pros or somewhere. And Kelsey, we've heard of him. It's not a bad box overall, though. At least we got some good red parallels. Would have loved if we gotten an auto, but beggars and choosers and all that jazz. Latu, I think Latu's a Colt, not a Charger, isn't he? Get those confused. You never know when boxes are looking like that. Absolute box been sitting there for 6 months, and then boom, pop out a kaboom. All right. Time for some Phoenix Mega. We got 2. Box is a little beat up, so that usually means a good sign, right? That's what I was always told. So 2 orange exclusive parallels. So no Caleb and no Penix yet. Let's really get Matthew something Bears. No roamings in. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet. Thank you, box. I thought this one was kind of cool. It's not that too special, but nice looking card at least to get a little start for you there. 2, 4, 6. Here we go. Whoa, camera's going with the cards. My apologies. Okay, haven't got our first numbered yet, so let's see what happens. Khalil Mack, Dre Greenlaw, Kyron Williams, Drake London on a nice silver parallel, Bo Nix on a rising, nice. Latham, Tyler Newbin for the Giants, not numbered, but a nice parallel. Going out to Matt. And Joe Mixon and DeAndre Hopkins. So nice orange parallel. Going out to Mr. Matty B. Bo Nix coming out. There we go. Tony, get another Bo. And Drizzy Drake for Josh. Oh, never mind, for me. No, we don't need that. I thought he... Okay, so 2 Bows so far. 1 JJ, 1 Jaden, and 1 Drake. And a Jackson Dart in a pear tree. All right, Trey McBride. Josh Jacobs on the orange. Contours Penix. There we go. Nice. Jaquan Jackson. Braylon Allen. Amon Ra. Harrison Butker. Chris Olave. And Raheem Mostert. So nice Penix. And Jimmy picking up the orange. Josh Jacobs. Dingleheimer Smith. Big kahuna. Tech top loaders. Went through a lot of them with the prison draft picks. All right, we got a rookie rising on a lad. Nice card. Jaheim Bell for the Patriots. Devondre Sweat, Do You Bleed? Justin Simmons, DJ Moore. Matthew Stafford. Joshua Carty, rookie auto. And a Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, treasure gem. So, Jim Jennings getting the bonus auto. Joshua Carty. Kind of a fun little PC auto there going out. I don't think Jim's with us right now. He usually does the late night breaks with us. So, H.A. Brown. Nice rookie rising lad. So we got a little bonus auto for Jim Jennings. A little lad coming out for Giuseppe. So we'll roll the dice after this box for Jim, unless he pops in. All right, Dallas Turner, rookie. Nate Wiggins, Ed Oliver, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, ETN, and a rookie rising Carson Steele. There we go, Andrew. What you been waiting for? Carson Steele on the rookie rising, going out to the Chiefs. Let's finish up the stack. All right, we got Blake Corum, Lad coming out back-to-back. Nice. Joey Bosa, Debo, Kirk Cousins, Najee Harris, contours on a Latu for the Colts, Jeremiah Trotter, and Devin Culp on the parallel. Going out to the Bucks and Scotty Struble. Latu, contours, a little Lad, and a little Blake. It's always nice to get a bonus auto. Not who we may have been looking for, but nice PC card, though, for Jim. That is his team. Culp on a sparkle for Scotty, and then Latu for Jamie O'Hara. Okay, let's roll the dice for Jim. We have a 3 times 4 is 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh boy. Well, sorry, Jim, but thanks for taking one for the team. This one's been floating around for a while. Cam Akers to 100. Finally found a home. At least you have some positive memories of him when he was on your team, I would think. When he was with the Rams, so. If you're anything like the PC guys that were on our team even for a year or two. So maybe that's a cool card for you. Hopefully you don't mind it. All right. And at least you got the bonus auto. All right, before we hop into... Actually, let's just jump into our Bowman Chrome hobby, and then we'll throw the extras in as we go. Oh, yeah, there's the extras. So this is the one some of you are looking forward to. Some of you could care less. Let's see. I just want to see what comes out of here. Something cool. Hopefully. Hope at least one of our 2 autos is like a good auto, whether it's NIL or in the pros. As a breaker, that's what you want. And after last break was just so phenomenal, like it's hard to like go back to a mediocre break. So I'm hoping something sweet comes out of here. Lots and lots of cards. I know that much. Once again, most of the cards we're going to skip top loading until later. Like the big names and the prisms. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And 2, 4, 6. All right. I'm going to do one side at a time, one stack at a time. Unless something amazing jumps out at me as we're opening. And I don't know where a lot of these guys go, if they're NIL or if they're on teams, so I'll be doing most of that research as we go. I know there's going to be a decent amount of NIL. But so many NIL guys don't ever become anything. So the ones that actually got drafted, we know they're good, or at least they appear to be good. Those are the ones where the pricing is kind of based off of. So. seen so many guys I've never even heard of popping out. Oh, look at that one, Orgy from Michigan. Okay, hopefully get some cool ones here. Derek Moore, Dorian Singer, Will Howard. There we go for the Steelers. Nice on the checkerboard. Will Campbell, he got drafted on. Orgy, Drew Aller, he's a nice one, and a Marion Hampton. So this is all college. I don't know if you want to wait and come back when we do something different.
I don't think I can because Mom needs to like take a shower and stuff.
So I was gonna say if you want to help her get her shower real quick and then come back because you're not gonna know most of these guys.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Like maybe 15 minutes or so. Thanks, bud. So nice Will Howard going out to the Steelers. That's a good one. Depending if Rodgers signs, he might get his chance. Who knows? And then Hampton, I think that's a Charger, if I remember right, going out to Giuseppe. I think he's the one that was drafted. So nice cards there. All right, Thomas Castellanos, Brett Gabbert, Braden Fowler Nicolosi, Acropolis on a DJU. Is he still in college? Did he come out? He might have gone. I can't remember where he ended up. Remember, he was at Oregon State, and then he went to Miami or no, Florida State. I can't. Somewhere where he didn't do very well. Anyway, Squirrel White. Love that name. Daniel Hishaw. This is what makes you feel old when you see kids playing in the NFL. Cole Pennington, Ethan Burke, Rocco Bett, Jalen Walker, nice. Jaden Ott, KJ Bolden on a refractor. Parker Jenkins, Ethan Garbers, and Jacob Manu. That's KJ Bolden. We got CJ Baxter and a Ramblin' Man, Joseph Manjack, Rachel Tootin, Cam Rising, Kobe Bryant, Ty Thompson, Garrett Nismeyer, Barrett Carter. On an auto, we have Montrell Johnson Jr. Numbered to 299. That's technically our first numbered card. That's $2.99. Florida Gators. So there's a good chance he's in the pro or practice squad. So let's look real quick. Greg said there's already been 2 wrecks. Crazy. That's zesty. Philadelphia Eagles. Going out to Philly on the numbered card. And Mike Haralambous. Congratulations to him. And let's roll the dice before I forget. We have a 5 times. 4 is card 20. Oh boy. Pink parallel Dylan Gabriel going out to Mike Haralambous. That was in the prize box, just sitting there for the last 6 months. Nobody knew where he was going to go. So, nice card there, Mike. Begin your quarterback chase for next year. I do think he's going to get some touches. Well, the Browns obviously liked him. That's why they drafted him in the 3rd round. So, okay. There we go. Our first Tet coming out. Tet McMillan, Brandon Innes, Andrew Mugupu, Luke Lachey on a first to 299. Luke Lachey. I'm thinking thinking that's NAL, but we'll see. Oh, nope, Texans. There you go. That's kind of cool. Our first auto going out to the Texans. Thank you, Scotty. You want to give me your guess for an auto when you get a chance, brother? Just pulled a Luke Lackey for the Texans, and Joe Desky picking that one up. How'd you know, Joe? Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Hey, when did you pop in here? I didn't even see you. Have you hop in and say hi or anything? You didn't give me a guess or for an auto or nothing, Josh. What's up with that? Don't even say hi anymore, Josh. What's up? Thank you for the help, too. Ricky P, all right. So if you got a tight end from Iowa, I feel like you're doing pretty good because half the guys in the pros are from Iowa. So all right, let's continue on the box. That's a decent auto. Tight end for the Texans. Nice job, Giuseppe. All right, Jeremy Bernard, Connor Harrell, Cam Scatabo for the Los Gigantes, Josh Hoover, Phil Maffa, Deion Walker, Damian Martinez, Luke Lackey's back again, Nick Anderson, Jackson Arnold, Jamal Haynes, Tet McMillan, and Logan Diggs. What the what? Numbered to 50? Holy crap. Holy crap, that's a good auto. We got good autos out of this box, guys. I was a little nervous, but dang. Number to 52. I know it's college unis, but that's a nice one. Congratulations going out to I think Carl's will be pretty stoked about that one. That's a good auto. I had a 50. Woo. Didn't expect them all to come on one side of the stack, but okay, well, we had our first auto, and I forgot to roll the dice for Giuseppe, so let's do that real quick. And Carl will be happy. That's a good one. Sorry we didn't pull you a Jackson Dart there, Matty. 3 times 1. Card 3 for Giuseppe. All right, Giuseppe picking up a Jaden Reed to 239. All right, that's a good auto. Pretty happy about that. Well, hopefully we get some good numbered on this side. We can still get a numbered Dart, Howard, Leonard, Burden, some of the other guys. So I'm just shocked that we actually had 2 pro autos. I thought for sure we'd get at least 1 NAL auto. He's getting lots of prisons and stuff, but still. And there's lots of NIL cards coming, like we've said before, like so many of these quarterbacks aren't going to really do anything. You know, yet. We'll see what happens, but make like 30 quarterback cards a year, so how many are going to actually make it? can always hope for a bonus auto. That'd be sweet. Okay. All right. Abu Sama, Chandler Rogers, Path to Glory on a DJU again. That's what was Florida State last year. Whew, that was rough. Kyle Williams. There we go. First Kyle Williams card I've seen of him. New England Patriots and Giuseppe. Ayo Adeyi, Antonio Williams, and a James Pierce Jr. on a refractor. DJU. I feel like Pierce got drafted also. I'm not positive. I feel like I've heard that name. All right, Montreal Johnson, Corey Kinner, DJ Giddens, CJ Baxter out of Texas, Quentin Cooley, Jalen Noel, Danny Dennis Sutton in a green Dion Walker, number to 99. It is really hard to see right there. It's easier to see on the camera than it is in my hands. Dion Walker and CJ Baxter. Dion Walker. Buffalo Bills. Nice one there. Fourth rounder. Okay. Rashad Owens. Jack Sawyer. I know he got drafted. Jay Lon Daniels. Noah Fafita. He's coming up next year, I think. Malachi Nelson. People are saying he could be the best quarterback in the draft next year. We'll see. No, not in draft, but in college. Deion Burks. Egbuka. There we go for the Bucks. Braden Fowler. Nico Lisi. And then Nick Singleton. And I think he transferred somewhere else. I feel like he went somewhere where he's going to get a good chance. You hear his name a lot more anyway. Hey, there you are. Yeah. So sorry we didn't pull you a Jackson Dart, but I thought that was a pretty sweet auto. Just curious on Fowler. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to see. I swear he transferred somewhere else. No, he stayed with Colorado State. Okay. Man. So that goes with the other, which goes, well, I guess they both go to Tony Tidor. What am I saying? He has all the NIL spots. It's like, just give me all of them. I got them all. I want them all. I need them all. Okay. Carson Beck, nice one there. Isaiah Bond, Path to Glory on Nico. Now it says Tennessee on the card, but now we know he transferred. Everybody knows he transferred to UCLA. Mason Graham, he got drafted. Pretty positive. Braden Schrager, Ontario Brown for NIU. Jacob Parrish, that looks like a refractor, and Mitchell Evans. This will go to, obviously, it goes to both of them because they're both going to Tony, but it would have gone to SEC. Just cruising for top loaders. We still got optic to go. I gotta hurry and get to the good stuff before Bronx gets to claim to be hot hands. So, all right, Roman Hemby, Carnell Tate, Francisco Mauga, Quinton Judkins, nice one. Jaden Higgins, Jeremiah Love and Xavier Watts, numbered to 175 out of Notre Dame. Let's see where Xavier went. Atlanta Falcons, 3rd round pick. ATL. Okay, finish up the stack. Here we go. Ricardo Hallman, Ruben Owens, Austin Mack, Omari Hampton, the campus icons, Ismail Mahdi, Dalen Everett, Donovan Edwards, Carnell Tate to 150, and Khalil Barnes. Big O coming out. Carnell Tate. Pretty sure that's NIL. Yep. It's a nice one there for Tony. Alrighty, lots and lots of these cards. We get mixed up. A lot of them pros, some of them aren't. So we'll figure that as we go. Good. Either way, though, pretty sick autos. We got Luke Leachy, tight end for the Texans, and then that Tet to 50 is pretty sick. So congratulations, Carl. Okay, now I can't even find my other boxes. There's so much garbage in here. We got our Clearly box still. I gotta find our H2 here. It's odd. Give me 1 second here. It's got shoved underneath. Okay, so we got these two left. We always have to have an extra, right? So let's go with our extras real quick. How about a Prism hanger card? I do not like how they pack these now. They just float around in these boxes with no protection. So I'm hoping it doesn't ruin too many corners. But the box is empty. Who doesn't like a little extra Prism? So, all right, Najee Harris, Warren Moon, Steve Young, Darius Slayton, Gervin Dexter, Drake London, Myles Garrett, Jim Harbaugh, Jonathan Taylor, and Jalen Waddle. That's our base. Let's get to our good stuff here. We got Jimmy Smith, Josh Palmer, Austin Eckler on a silver, Mushin Muhammad on a pink, and Gardner Minshew on a pink. Going out to them, they're Raiders. Little Mushin Muhammad. Used to love watching him play for the Panthers. It was weird for me. I was a huge Panthers fan in like the mid-2000s. Loved a lot of their players. Loved Jake Delhomme. Just didn't like Cam Newton very much. That kind of turned me off. But I'm starting to come back around. I really like who they've drafted lately with Leggett and now Ted and Bryce. So Chuba Hubbard. So they're kind of grabbing me again. I'm starting to become somewhat of a Panthers fan now. Plus, their ownership was so bad for so long, too. All right, George Kittle on a pink. Penix pink. There we go. I'll take it. Kool-Aid for the Saints. Max Crosby on a green. And a Jalen McMillan for Scotty Struble. Crosby going out to Donnie Mack. Big Penix Energy. Pink. Kool-Aid for the Saints. And George Kittle. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing some of the extras help me out more than anybody else. That was not my plan. I was hoping to get some bears for Matthew. Okay, so that's one extra. And then I thought, you know what? I haven't opened one of these yet. Not the highest quality, obviously, but we got 3 autos out of here. Let's see what happens. Sage football. Opened a lot of this in 2020. Like maybe some of you did too. Try to stay away from it most of the time, but I was like, let's got chances for autos. Some of the bigger players. Will Howard. Let's see what else is on there. I don't know half these names, so guess we'll see. That must be the autos in there. Still Sage, nothing crazy, but it's gonna be a lot of NIL too. But I haven't even opened it yet this year. So I thought let's have some little extra fun. One more chance at some autos for everybody. Gave myself more work than anything, I think, but oh well. Dylan Sampson, Jordan James, Curtis Rourke, Dylan Gabriel, next level. Xavier Restrepo, he went to the Titans, I believe. Raheem Sanders, not familiar with him. Bryson Nesbitt, Brian Addison, Will Howard, next level. Ollie Garden, Trey Harris, and Raheem Sanders. Brian Nesbitt, Brian Addison, and Will Howard, next level again. Not a big checklist, apparently. Trey Harris, Theo Wees, Dante Kent, Curtis Rourke, Jermaine Terry, Isaiah Bond, Ashton Genty, a couple of them coming out. Holden Willis, Curtis Rourke again, Jermaine Terry, and Isaiah Bond. 3 of each card. Deontay Vines, Phil Maffa, Roman Hemby, Tyler Warren, that's a kind of cool one. Tight end. Gage Levarden, Carson Beck, Ricky White, Dante Kent, and Phil Maffa. Jake Brittingstool, Michael Williams, RJ Harvey, Tacario Davis, Phil Maffa again, Donovan Edwards, Dylan Sampson, Jordan James, Curtis Rourke, Omarion Hampton, Devontae Jackson, and Ted McMillan on next level. So it's kind of fun cards, help out a few people there. I don't know what will come of them. That's supposed to be our bonus pack. Mostly I was just trying to get some autos. We'll see. Tyler Warren on the all-rookie team white. The other one's black. Gage, Carson, Restrepo again. Tez Johnson. I think he got drafted too. Trey Harris, Woody Marks, Matthew Golden, yeah. Seth Hennigan, Ted McMillan again, Travion Henderson, and Phil Moffitt. So, decent cards. A couple of good ones. Let's see if we got a good auto out of here. Sean Atkins, our first auto. Rivaldo Fairweather and Amani Marshall. So I've never heard of any of these 3. We'll look them up and see if they go to pro or if they're going to Tony in the NIL spot. What's up, bud? I'll have you take over. I left the 2 best boxes for you.
Thank you.
So you can keep your nickname. Although I kind of took it last break, so but they're ready for you. I haven't pulled enough cool stuff for anybody yet, except for one guy.
Okay. I hope I don't disappoint.
Okay, so Monty Marshall's going to the Browns. Everybody else switch out in a second. Out of Appalachian State, so nice one there, going out to Matthew Moravak. And we got Rivaldo Fairweather. Got a cool name. Oh, Dallas Cowboys. There you go. Robert Avatia picking that one up. How'd you sleep, dude?
Good.
Allergies going nuts this morning? You sound snotty.
Yeah. I have horrible allergies.
Did you take something?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know.
And Sean Atkins is going back to South Florida, so that one's going NIL. Looking out to 22. All right, so 2 out of 3 went to the pros. That's kind of cool for a little bonus. Helping out Matthew, helping out Robert. So nice. All right. Bronx is here. He is ready to take over. He wants to pull you the best stuff. He's going to pull you something good, I'm sure, and hopefully, just maybe, a case hit or something. So we can hope. Switch you out, bud. Really tight in here because I have the basketball break already to go too.
So, when are you doing that?
I have a grid listed here. I was going to list it today, tomorrow. Maybe break it Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, for those that don't know, this is my son Bronx. He got the nickname Hot Hands a couple years ago when he pulled 2 different Patrick Mahomes rookie cards and 2 different breaks. So, Hot Hands Houlihan. It's been a quiet chat today.
Yeah. I'll make it quieter. I'm so tired.
You don't have to help us if you wanted to. It's not over the cards, so if you feel like you guys see anything, okay. Should be 8 packs. This is nice quality stuff, so please be careful.
Oh.
Empty box, okay. Help opening.
Or you can do more than one at a time.
That's you.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll give you 4 to cut into this stack. You see some beautiful cards coming out.
I know. All the cards look super pretty.
I love optic. Try and break my camera if you can.
Sorry. Okay. Let's start this.
Let's do it.
Michael Pratt, rated rookie to start off. Then we have a Braden Fisk, rated rookie, a red parallel.
Check for numbers on each one. No? Okay.
Lighted up, Christian McCaffrey. And the 1 base card, Breece Hall. So is there only 1 base card per pack?
Maybe 2. It depends on the pack.
Okay.
Look at the base over there.
Chris Jenkins, rated rookie. And Dijun Edwards, rated rookie. A blue parallel, Travis Kelce. That's cool. Oh my goodness. It's numbered to 1 to 5.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
huge.
Travis Kelce, numbered 1 to 5.
Holy smokes, that is huge.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's why I said be very careful with these guys. There's some really cool cards in here. This box is a lot of money for just 30 cards, so that's how optic is, because your chances of hits like this are
very possible.
Congratulations going out to Andrew on that one.
That is awesome.
Yes, that's a cool card.
Okay. Next card. It's really blurry, Dad.
Hold it until it's not blurry.
There you go. Kirk Cousins. Theo Johnson, rated rookie. That's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, that's a cool card.
Caleb Williams, rated rookie, red parallel.
That's huge.
That's also pretty cool.
That's huge. That's a huge card. because that's the red parallel is not just a red parallel. That's an H2 exclusive.
What's that mean?
It means it's only in these boxes.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that's a huge card.
That's another huge card.
Yes, that's a huge card going out to the Bears and Matthew. Matthew out of nowhere is starting to get some hits, so congratulations. Put it over here with their giant stuff.
Okay. Do we have Jacoby Brissett? Just Prism?
Right?
I don't know. Silver Prism.
Silver Prism.
And Myles Garrett base. Do we have Jalen Wright, rated rookie? Ben Sinnott, rated rookie. Our last few cards. Silver Prism, Malik Neighbors.
It's a parallel too. It's a
retro series.
Yeah, retro series. That's a really nice card.
That's
too.
A cool looking card.
Congratulations going to Matty B on that one. It's a beaut.
And Devonta Smith.
So nice box.
That was really nice. Only halfway done.
What a box, though. Holy smokes. This is awesome.
Okay. Starting off, Jaden Hicks, rated rookie. Luke McCaffrey, rated rookie, red parallel. That's pretty cool.
Nice one there for the Commanders.
Chain reaction, Justin Jefferson.
Nice card for the Vikings.
And then David Montgomery. Rated rookie, Eric All. Rated rookie, Terry and Arnold. Retro series, J.J. McCaffrey, rated rookie.
That's a really nice card too. You're going really fast, so you can stop and center some of these. After this,
J.J. McCarthy.
That's another huge card on the retro series.
And another Travis Kelce.
Downtown. Oh, dude!
Oh my god.
Dude! You're like, and another Travis Kelce. Do. What the hell, dude? That's a downtown.
I know, that's awesome. Sorry, I can't have inflection. I'm too tired. I know that's awesome.
Do.
I was gonna stop.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe nobody said anything in the chat. That is insane.
Well, I said it like 2 seconds ago.
That is such a cool card. Congratulations going out to Andrew there. He's taken the Chiefs a few times, gotten almost nothing, and then bam.
I don't even want to touch it.
We have to touch to get it sleeved and top loaded.
Is that a one touch?
No, you don't one touch optic or prism because there's too much chance of damage.
Okay.
When they move around. Most of the time. I'll check with him and see. I can send him a one touch if he wants to one touch it at his house. He's probably going to try and flip it though.
A downtown Travis Kelce is crazy.
So a 1 of 5 Travis Kelce and then a downtown Kelce.
Downtowns are awesome, right?
Yes, they're very rare. So we have 2 breaks in a row. We've had case hits.
But have they ever been Travis Kelce?
No, we pulled a little bit bigger one last time, J.J. McCarthy. But that's still a huge
card.
card.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Troy Franklin, rated rookie. Jerzon Newton, rated rookie. And a Jonathan Brooks, rookie recruits.
Nice.
Cool looking card. And a Dexter Lawrence.
I think everybody's sleeping in this chat. Nobody said a word.
I know.
It's crazy.
Marvin Harrison Jr., rated rookie.
Nice one.
Devin Culp, red parallel, rated rookie. And then Dijun Edwards, rated rookie on the retro series.
No, that's just a silver.
Oh, okay. There's a difference.
Yes.
That I can't see. And then Khalil Shakir.
Shakira. Oh, baby, dance like that. Huge box. Congratulations going out to Andrew.
This was the Travis Kelce box.
But then the Caleb Williams going out to Matthew is a huge card too. Because that's and then even the JJ Retro is a nice card. So it's a nice, really nice box. Got our money's worth on that box for sure.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna end right now on my head.
Are you?
Yeah. And also, I'm still very tired. I just want to come down for a second.
You just want to come down, pull a case hit, and get out?
Yeah. Okay. See you guys later.
Thanks, Hot Hands. Good job, buddy. You did good.
Thank you.
Andrew is going to love you forever. Well, that's how you make an appearance, I guess. Congratulations to Andrew. Thank you, Bronx, for helping out. Hops in, does the best box, gets away. Wow, what a box. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice for Andrew. I don't think he's available to give me numbers or anything, which I think he'll be happy when he gets in here. Thank you, Donnie. Yes, that was a huge box. That was crazy. Okay, let's roll the dice for Andrew. 4 times 5 is card 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, Andrew, a little out of your age range, but we pulled up a Claudette Colbert, an actress from the old silent films back in the day. Maybe you give it to your grandpa. He might like it. Kind of a random one I had in there. I don't think you'll complain because you had such a huge box. What a great box. Like, the Caleb's got to be, man, I can't even imagine what the Caleb's worth. And then not to mention the downtown. Okay, so the Caleb Williams sells, looks like it's been selling between 100 and 150, which is pretty good. So what a box. Holy smokes, that was awesome. What a break. We followed it up with another case hit and some sweet autos. We got one box left, guys. Andrew just messaged back. He's like, what'd I miss? I asked him if he can hop on or not, so. Just waiting to hear what his response is. Okay, we got a little clearly action. We're going to do the auto out of this will be a prize, and the last card in the last pack will be a prize. So empty box, only 4 packs, 5 cards, 20 cards total. We do pack by pack. And every one of these cards will get a sleeve. Anthony Richardson. Tua. Eli Manning on the throwback. Rookie Trey Benson and rookie Jonathan Brooks. So Josh picking up a Trey Benson. Brooks going out to the Panthers and Carl. Nice Eli Manning for Mr. Matty B. Love the throwback looking cards. Okay, next pack. Another Dolphin, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Will Levis to 49 for the Titans and Matthew. Nice card. Jalen Polk for the Patriots, and Jalen Wright for the Dolphins. So another couple Dolphins cards coming out. Lots of them. 3 so far. Jalen Polk kind of clearly. Isn't that insane, Matt? Oh my goodness. So Will Levis, numbered, going out to Matthew. Jalen Rook. Jalen Polk. Bronx is a sniper. Thank you, Matt. Love it, buddy. Thank you. I think you must have had to step away and get a little behind. I was like, why is it Matt commenting out these comments? Okay, last pack. Here we go. I love it. Yeah, totally a baller move. Like, okay, I did it. I'm out. All right, Nick Chubb. Got our auto coming, so off the back, we can kind of cover it a little bit here. Oh, nice. We got Keon Coleman for the Bills. Nice card. And then JJ coming out. Beautiful card there for Mr. Steiner. Mr. Stein. And Keon for Giuseppe. Oh, no worries, brother. No worries. I just appreciate you being here. I was just like, man, I'm used to Matt talking, but it's a Sunday afternoon. People got to get their goodies. My goodies. My goodies. Vikings kind of come together and had a decent little break at the end here. And our auto, Luke McCaffrey to 25. Not bad. Luke McCaffrey to 25. We'll see what he does, but going out to the Commanders and Greg Reese. Oh, that's a sleeper only. No Luke McCaffrey guesses. I guess we probably should have, huh? 3 for 25. So not a bad break for the Commanders. I'll roll the dice for Greg. 2 times 6 is 12. Oof. Sorry, Greg. You're getting the Slant Thomas auto. Andrew, you made it in. Are you ready? I think you might see it already. Do you see what I see? First, Bronx pulls a Travis Kelce 1 of 5. And then, like 5 cards later, he pulls you a downtown. It's Kelce day. Selby's to Taylor Swift, dude. 1 of 5 and then a downtown in the same box. Heck of a break for you, buddy. Congratulations. You've gotten pretty skunked on the Chiefs when you've hopped on them, so congratulations. All right, so we're down to our last 5 cards and our last prize. This the last card, and then I'll do a recap. It'll take me a minute to get set up. Okay, Zaire Alexander, Joe Burrow. We got a numbered coming up. Blake Corum to 99. Nice card there for the Rams. Good one there for Mr. Jennings. Terrion Arnold for the Lions, and Will Shipley is the last card for the Eagles, and Mike Haralambis. So thanks for hopping on, Andrew. I was just like, if you can make it in even just for a minute, hop on and take a look at your wares. Blake Corum 99. Joey B. Nice, love Joey B. So a heck of a break. I would say that's solid. It was a fun one for sure. Huge hits for the Chiefs. Bears did pretty good. Panthers did great. Vikings came in pretty solid. Giants did pretty good. So, pretty good break overall. NIL got a couple goodies. The Texans got an auto. I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to do a recap real quick after I roll the dice for the last card in Mike Haralambis. 6 times 1, card 6 for Mike. I think Michael liked that one. We got a Jalen Waddle number 225 of 151. 181, my bad. So congratulations, Mr. Haralambus. Okay, that's Panthers. That's Panthers, Texans. Move that over. Move that one over. Okay. Well, thanks, you guys. If you need to take off, I understand. I'm just getting the recap set up real quick. Panthers, there we go. Cardinals, Panthers, Rams, Saints, NIL, Chargers. Football. Where's Coleman in there? All right, thanks, you guys. Let's see here. We got that. Numbered. There's some panic going on upstairs, so hopefully everybody's alive when I get out. Okay, that's gonna be there. That's gonna be there. Yeah. Giants had like not a bunch of hits, but like a bunch of good cards. So okay, lots and lots of cards coming out for NIL, but some of the bigger ones were the Carnell Tate to 150, and then a Sean Atkins auto. But there'll be some more, lots of other parallels and stuff coming out for NIL. Cardinals, we got a Marvin Harrison and a base, and then a Trey Benson on a clearly. Not much there. Sorry, buddy. A Kool-Aid for the Saints on a prismatic. For the Dolphins, Jalen Wright on a clearly. Latu on a contours for the Colts and Jamie O'Hara. Ricky Pearsall just one out of, yeah, I want to say Renegade, but that's not it. I just went blank. Recharge? What is that? Yeah, whatever this is. Can't even read right now. Resurgence tops. There's a really nice McCaffrey too, but that's the big one. Terry Arnold on a pink and a Terry Arnold on a clearly going to the Lions and Greg. Will Levis to 49 going to the Titans and Matthew. Will Shipley on a clearly, and then a Montel Johnson to 299 going out to the Eagles and Harold Lambus. Will Howard on a checkerboard and a Dejon Edwards on a silver going out to the Steelers. We got Michael Hall on a refractor and a Amani Marshall on an auto going out to the Browns and Matthew. Brock Bowers base, Brock Bowers Prism draft picks base, and a fearless red cracked ice Brock Bowers going out to the Raiders. There's a couple Genty cards coming out too. Devin Culp on a parallel silver, and then Devin Culp on a red, and a Bucky Irving circuit breakers going out to Struble. Keon Coleman on a clearly, and then a red cracked ice, and then a Deion Walker to 99 going out to the Bills. Ryan Florney on a silver, and then a Rivaldo Fairweather auto going out to the Cowboys. Jalen Polk on a clearly, Jalen Polk on a orange disco, and then a Drake May base on a resurgence. Xavier Watts to 175, along with a Penix contours and a Penix pink. Audric Esteem on a pink, Bo Nix on a red cracked ice, Bo Nix on a rookie rising going out to the Broncos. Eli Manning on a throwback, Cam Scattaboo on a Bowman first, Tyler Newman on orange parallel, Malik Neighbors base, and Malik Neighbors retro series, and a Jackson Dart cracked ice, all going out to Matty B and the Giants. Junior Colson on a blue parallel, rookie rising, Lad McConkey base, Amaria Hampton in a Bowman chrome, and then Amaria Hampton on a campus icons, all going out to the Chargers and Giuseppe. Blake Corum on a base, Blake Corum on another base, Braden Fisk on a red, and a Blake Corum to 99, and then a rookie calligraphy, Joshua Carty going out to the Rams. A nice break for Jimmy Jennings. Will Reichert on a orange disco, JJ McCarthy on a red cracked ice, JJ McCarthy on a optic series, a throwback series, and then JJ McCarthy on a clearly. So solid break for Allenstein and the Vikings, excuse me. Only one really card coming out for the Browns, the Bears, and pretty much pays for the break plus some. Caleb Williams on an H2 exclusive red going out to Matthew Gallagher. Nice card there. Luke Latke, not number, but a Luke Latke auto going out to the Texans and Giuseppe, tight end there. Benson out on a patch. Luke McCaffrey on a red H2 exclusive. Luke McCaffrey auto 25 and a pink optic. Jaden Daniels. Solid break for the Commanders for sure. Nice job, Greg, and have fun at Indy. We got Xavier Legette on a base, Jonathan Brooks on a rookie recruits, Jonathan Brooks on a clearly, and a Ted McMillan to 50 auto for Carl Gallagher. Heck of a break for the Panthers. And our big winner today, Andrew Thayer on the Chiefs, Xavier Worthy base, Xavier Worthy Voltaic, and then a Travis Kelce downtown and a Travis Kelce to 5. Huge break for the Chiefs. So congratulations going out to Mr. Andrew Thayer. For the rest of you that didn't get hits, we're always one box away. Hopefully the next one is yours. I appreciate all the support, whether you hit or not. And appreciate you guys being live when you can, keeping me company, chatting me up, and supporting Bronx when he hops in too. You guys are awesome. Everybody have a great day and a good weekend. And we'll drop basketball next and work on getting shipping out next week and some other goodies coming in as the new products come in. Hopefully we can get select next week. So we'll have to wait and see. Appreciate you all. Everyone have a good day.